Anyway,
yes.
on to the news, I guess.
Yes, on to the news.
Right, so I think it's fitting to start the news with a bit of Lamborghini news, because that is the best way to start any news. What we've got here is the recently unveiled Lamborghini Gallardo Spyder Performante. It's pretty special. It's based on the old Superleggera, but it hasn't got a roof. Normally that's a bad thing, you know. You hear horror stories of all the flimsy sort of parts of these Spyders and these drop tops, but I think this one breaks the mould. It actually loses 142 pounds over the ordinary Spyder, which is pretty impressive. It'll speed up, it'll make it a bit more jolty. This can be a bad thing sometimes, but as I've mentioned, this actually is different because it has the shorter wheelbase, which means it can stand, losing the roof and losing that sort of tension, I suppose, on the top. On top of this, it can reach 62 miles an hour from nothing in 3.9 seconds, which is pretty good for what is basically just a Gallardo, which is I guess it can be seen as the poor man's Lamborghini, despite it actually being very expensive. Nonetheless, it can reach a top speed of 201 miles an hour, which is pretty fast. I can just imagine that. And the big thing that will make you eco-Nazi smile out there is that its CO2 emissions are far lower than its V10 cousin. So don't worry, you can put down your Prius and you can put down your CRZ and you can pick up your Lamborghini keys, because we've finally got an environmentally friendly Lamborghini, I guess.
Well, I don't take your point on the CRZ first of all, but that's another can of worms. But no, definitely, I really do like the look of this. It's something that, as it evolves by the looks of it, good pronunciation on the other Performante, by the way, it's perfectly Italian. The weight, of course, is a big thing. That's the main point with this car, I think. The reduction in the weight from the standard Spyder, and stats-wise, it does pay off. They've done the right thing. CO2 emissions, okay, it's by and by, but it's an improvement, and I reckon it's going to be a good one.
Yes. However, I have seen that Lamborghini are trying to get rid of. This is on a vaguely Lamborghini-related note. On the whatever's replacing the Murcielago, they're trying to get rid of the manual gearbox. So they're wanting a single clutch and just to go flappy paddle like Ferrari are doing now, which is a shame because there's always been that great connection between man and machine with that narrow stick with the silver ball on top that just slides in the palm of your hand. It's fantastic.
And as we know, most Lamborghini drivers, aka footballers, do like a silver shaft with a ball on top. Anyway,
well, moving swiftly onwards after that, yes, I think you know what I mean. It's the Porsche Cayman R. It's been revealed, and, well, first thoughts, the poor man's Porsche. But it does attempt to change that, okay? We know that the Boxster, the Cayman, they're no 911 really, are they? However, 3.4 litre, 330 brake horsepower is not bad at all. And if you accept the Sport Chrono option, which, okay, sounds like something off Star Trek Deep Space 2 billion, but it does mean you get a 0 to 60 in 4.7 seconds. And for one of these, that's impressive. You've got to say that. It's also got a new sports chassis amongst the Christmas presents which you could buy yourself this festive season, and much lighter, continuing the trend from Steve's Lamborghini.
Yeah, I think the Cayman has always had that reputation, hasn't it, to be the poor man's Porsche. But thinking about it, is it surely not better to be 30% of a legend than 100% of nothing at all? You don't think?
Right, I'm going to come back with you guys with some serious news, because honestly these Porsches, nothing.
We've got angsty Steve again, he's gone. Well, I think that explains it all.
Well, Steve's not interested. To be fair, I don't think the rest of the world will be, to be honest. It's just dentists who are going to drive that.
Well, that's all you can say.
Though I think if I say Lamborghini news, this is a call to Stephen Turner for Lamborghini news. I see a Steve coming back. Look at this. He's like a stray dog coming back.
Right.
I
knew this was gonna happen. It was just waiting until the time when you guys decided to bring it up.
Yeah. Take you back a couple of episodes. We brought you some news on the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento, or Sixth Element in English, which was a concept car from Lamborghini, which was pretty much the Batmobile in real life terms. and a certain somebody or other, Steve, going, oh no, just ignore it, just leave it be, because it's just one of those stupid design concepts that they'll never make. Well, I'd like to congratulate the CEO of Lamborghini, because this has given Steve plenty of banter around the inside lane office, as they have announced that they will produce the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento for just 10, but it's 10 very special cars. As we all know, it will achieve 0 to 62 in 2.5 seconds. It weighs less than 1,000 kilograms. However, the cost of exclusivity is £2.1 million, which is a bit costly. I mean, it's more expensive than the Veyron, but it accelerates faster than the Veyron. So there you go, Lamborghini have just spited you.
Right. Do you know what? I've got an argument here. I'm going to take you back 10 years, you two and you two as well. The Fords make concept cars sometimes, and they made that GT70, didn't they?
Yeah.
They made what, something like 10 or 50 of those?
Yep.
And they sold them off.
Yep.
It's still derived as a concept car.
Yeah, but this won't be.
This is just a road-going concept car. It's not a car. It's not the car. It's not one of these. It's not one of. That's not a car. That's a toy. It is just a concept. It's like they've just taken it to a show, shown up as a concept car, and driven it out. It's 10 cars.
The Lamborghini have got a comeback for this. The concept car, being a concept car, obviously has no suspension. It's just there for show, really. It's a concept in its own right. Lamborghini have given it many underpinnings from the Gallardo, a few donor parts from the Murcielago, and it'll even have its own retrofitted cockpit. I'm pretty sure in absolutely any shade for your £2.1 million. So I think Lamborghini, being the raging bull, have well and truly speared you with their horns, I think. Oh, hang on. That's a bit of a...
Yeah. Crikey, yes.
Forget I said that.
But I think I wouldn't be surprised that Tyler, knowing the banter between these two, has called up personally the CEO of Lamborghini and insisted on him producing 10 of these. But no, I mean, it is a cracking car, we've said that before. It's so ridiculous that it's just mind-blowing, and it's certainly blown someone's mind today, I can tell you.
Well, do you know what? I may have been wrong about this, but at least my music taste is still better than yours, Tyler.
Excuse me a minute. Take that, you tall ginger knobs!
At least I don't just listen to bloody power ballads, Tyler.
At least my favourite colour isn't magnolia!
Get out of it!
Oh, right, Jeremy Clarkson. Oh wait, sorry.
Oh, okay. We should probably get back on topic. What did you review in place of the Mini?
Do I have to admit to it? Well, I'm gonna be honest. I'll just say it. I reviewed a Corsa.
And why?
Because it's all we had. But nonetheless, let's see what it was like.